Okay, so normally in like creating a JToH tower, when using a color specific value on a button deactivator, we sometimes it will bug out if you color the base part of the button the same as the button itself. So let's just try to do that. Let's color the base part the same as the button itself. Sometimes it will bug out, not all the time by the way. Okay, let's test it out by playing here and open up our output to see the thing. So this time it didn't seem to bug out, but there's a like error message here. It says press is not a valid member of part. So basically it means like in this button, I'm not sure which button, but probably this one. So it says in this like client object button part. So button part, there are actually two parts: the button itself and the button base. So it says press is not a valid member of this part. And let's look at the code to get into specifics. So this is the script for this button deactivator, and this is for color specific, and we have color specific on. So let's see. Okay, let's go to the button here and see. If string.parent.parent, basically it gets this parent and it gets the descendants due. So D is the descendants, like the children of all the children and the children of the children of this folder. And do if D and D.name equals pressed, it means if this is a pressed, if it finds this pressed value, and then if the name is also button, then like if it finds this kind of pair, it would go to the parent of this pressed, which is the model, and find the children of all of these models. And if it is a base part, which is this two, and v.color equals parent.color, it means if the color of the base part is the same as the button deactivator, then these two parts are both the same as the button deactivator, and it will see the press value inside this block. However, there is no press value inside this block, so it will bug out when you look at this block. And now we are going to fix that. So once we get like v.color, what we are going to do is just end the for loop here, like end the if statement here, and remember to add an end value. Because we will create another if statement. Actually, we can delete this first because it will help us create it later. Then if so for this one, we will do a for loop to check the descendants of this part and see if there's this press scene. So for let's just do u because u is before v in pairs, and the pairs is v get children. We can just get children, and let's move these inside. So we will use them later. So if u, so u is the children of these two parts. If u dot name is equals to press, then we can put the end statement after here. So if there's no press, it will just jump out of this if statement directly. And once it checks if there's a press, and then it checks if the press is actually activated. This way it will prevent the script from butting out. So let's test it out. Okay, these two are the same color, just to tell you. Let's see if there will be an error. And look, there's no error. And that is how you fix the button deactivator.